Welcome to another replay game of World of Tanks. My name is Commander Black Starlord at your service, and today we're going to be looking at the Lowe, the Louvre. Sounds French to me, but anyway, I've got 3 game replays of this one which I want to show you and talk about each one. And I'm also looking at I've got 1 kill in one of them. The other one got touched by hand, which is a strange one, and I'm not quite sure what the last one is. But I'm trying to work this tank, trying to get it to use it as a proper as a proper vehicle for light tanks, and as in spotting and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's jump into the game replay. I'll do one game replay quickly and look at the end result of that game replay, which I called it with Fraps. And is this the right tank? No, this is my heavy. No, it's a Louvre. That's right. Paint job. No paint job on this one at the moment. Which is I'm surprised I didn't do a paint job on this one. So it looked like a different tank. It's actually a heavy tank. Sorry, my fault, not a light tank. For the other one I was talking about. Oh god. I'm sorry. Okay, so I have my heavy tank, which is the Lowe. It's another premium I have, and now I just basically teamed up with complete strangers on this tank, on this battle. I've got a kill, which I'm kind of happy with. But now the point is what I'm talking about is here. Where I'm travelling to is where you want to try to capture. I did stuff up here, because somehow when I got into a point and just hit, and it automatically went to reverse when I should have stopped. But it might have been I hit the wrong button or something like that, but that's okay. So I'm going to this point as fast as possible. Now this point here, which is the Chroma 6 line, coming up into here, you really want to try to capture. Alright. This covers the whole, pretty much it covers anything coming from the top up there you can cover. Anything in front of you there you can cover, anything behind you can cover. But I did make a mistake here. Instead of checking those bushes down behind me for a tank, which now just been hit, but bombarded in the back, and I realised, well, what's attacking me? Then I realised, oh, there it is, and somehow I stuffed up. I don't know why, but just could not do anything there. I just somehow went backwards all of a sudden for no reason. So I do apologise to my teammates there for doing that. I'm going to stay around here though and look down here, because I know that where we are is pretty fine. You need a better gun with better tank with gun dip pressure than this one for the top. I can cover the sides and cover the back, but that's all I can really do. I know he was there somewhere, so I said to myself, well, I'll hang around here, see if he's going to appear there, because there's no point going forward. You can see, oh, there we are. I'm trying to get a nice shot. Here we go, and bang. That's one. Just waiting for him and waiting to reload. And presto, he stopped to look at me, which was a bad mistake. Probably had his tack. So I've got my kill. I'm happy now. Now I'm just going to sit back and just monitor this area. And just keep an eye on where I am, what other vehicles are doing around me. Making sure there's no other tanks that want to try to. I did fire a shot into there because I think somebody else might have been there. But just keeping an eye on this one area, so anything that comes through there, we can see. I just wonder. I did a fire shot in here, because sometimes they all hide in those bushes. If they can get past you, like the other tank did before, he shouldn't have fired. He should have sat down and spotted. But since his artillery would have been quite happy seeing there and spotting, so now I'm just going to poke my nose out now and start to think about moving forward, because the rest of my team are going to be moving forward. And you've got to do that. This light tank though, my teammates should have moved forward a bit further. Now all I'm going to try to do is spot enemy vehicles and take pot shots at them when I can. Here's one. I missed it, which I fired too late again. I've got a bad habit of doing that, so I want to back off because my reload time sucks. So that way there, if he comes around the corner, he's going to be out in the open by the time my reload happens. No. Damn, I did it again. I just got a bad habit of firing way too early. And you always want to stick close to the rocks because it will muck up the aim of the artillery like that one there, which I didn't do, so I didn't stick in the right spot. So I back off a bit. So if I've been seen or something like that, the artillery won't be able to see me. Thinking he might appear again there, but it looks like he isn't. Now I shouldn't go up here, but my gun depression is not that good. I should be sticking down the bottom and firing there, but I've already got that little tank firing at him, so I might be able to get a shot this way. Trying to see if I can get a shot on this tank destroyer, but I can't. I said, well, I keep pushing forward, might as well just keep pushing it. It is a slow tank. I can't do anything about that one. Let's go forwards and hopefully I can get a shot at something. There is one more heavy in the game where he's down, tank destroyer and that, and down the bottom. So there's no point going after them. I might as well just push forward and continue on the battle. Now this is not a bad tank. I do like this tank. It's a nice premium tank. I'm still going to learn to use it better, how to protect these, the bottom part of it. I'm thinking, okay, which way can I get around here? In a sense, I use it as a spot on it pretty much now because I'm so slow. There's one tank gone. Might as well try to cap the thing if I can. If he doesn't die, these two other tanks don't die beforehand. There he is, but I'm not going to get a shot on him. He's dead. And they'll get some cap points. You're going to die. There's no point going forward any further. Can't get a line of sight of him. Just going to sit there and relax and just see what happens. Because it won't take him long to hunt him down. Yep, there he goes. Still got some cap points, so I'm not complaining about that one. So we'll jump out of this one and have a look at the end results. I still say it sounds like a French tank. Now, didn't get anything special here, but here I got one kill. I'm hoping my other teammate got killed. This one didn't get a kill. I don't know how people can get 3 kills in this game. I really don't. It must be bloody damn good if you can get more than 1 kill. I fired 5 shots, penetrated twice. I managed to get 2 kills in some games. But if you look at the tank, it is a really nice tank to play with. So, that was that one. So we'll end this one. And it is a nice looking tank as you can see it. It's just meant to try to protect the lower parts. And you make sure that the torrent, when they hit you, is going to bounce off the parts when you don't want to hit. So let's go into the second replay. Now this one, I don't think I've got a kill with these next 2 replays, but I didn't really worry about, I'm not overly worried about getting kills a lot of times, especially on a slow tank. Because sometimes you have to take your tank into a different position instead of the usual one, or you've got to pretty much pin an area down, and you might not get kills because you might be bouncing bullets off each other. And even if you're using piercing ones, you might be bouncing net off them. or you might not be doing overly that much damage to something else, or they're using gold or anything like that, and you really back off in those situations, or you got to just cover another area. Now this was a very interesting battle. We've got what, two. Now I've got no gun depression, which is kind of annoying. So I've got, actually in this one here I've got gun depression, but not. Sorry, I keep mistake. This one I've got a little good gun depression, but I thought myself, well, I decided to go somewhere different with the tank.
Your assistance has been requested.
I've got requested here. I think did I join somebody here? Yes, I did. Wasn't quite sure if I did or not. I should check the replay first. I decided to go, yeah, the usual way. Now, if you go down to the bottom, protected that area, went down to say G1, G2, there's some good places there you can cover the flag. Somebody else joined our platoon, and don't want to. Maybe. Not critical damage. You shouldn't really stop here and fire, take shots at things. That's why. Because they can see you too. That one there in the bushes is done right in spotting things. So move away from the ridge. No, I made a mistake. Always pegging into that wall. See, the ridge, they can't get a shot on you now. The only thing is going to hit you, the artillery. Then now he's firing from that bush. I'm not quite sure why would he want to fire with such a small light tank. But he's firing from a distance, so that's fine. I'm looking at where can I position the tank to use it for its ability. Now the tank's gone up to the left of me. They're all going to cover that area, so it's kind of pointless going over that area because you've got enough tanks to take on one tank, and you'd be just basically clustering the whole area. The light tank decided to come down here, so I decided to go join it and help it out. Looking at to the top of the map, that tank can't get me, so I'm looking at taking myself from this side now and taking a tanks. Oh, penetrated that one. Here I'm sort of like just going to basically trade shots off. That one bounced off. Repair the track. Sit behind here because I'm basically not going to be doing damage to him just yet. Constantly watch that side there and just hope for God I can get a shot on things. Wait for this tank to go past. Trying to get, hopefully the tanks can appear, but now I'll move forward. Because that little tank there, he's smart. He hid behind that rock and realised, oh, I can't take these on, and just sat there till he could. That tank's gone. Now I'll move forward. I'm pretty much just tidying up the area here. I'm trying to get a shot on this one, but... And a ricochet, of course. My luck. I hit something, but that doesn't much damage. Hoping we poke his nose out again. And I forgot about, yeah, artillery is still in play. I keep doing that. You've got to constantly move forward. So I said, well, why not? I'll just push it a bit. done some damage to that one. And I might as well keep pushing forward because it's the only thing I got at the moment. Waiting for it to reload. Low. Done some damage to him. And I lost the track again. I want to repair that track because of the damage. I'm not going to get killed there because other people are taking him out. Now I've got 2 artillery in play, tank destroyer, and a heavy. So there you go. There he is. Hello, hello. Someone else killed him. I fired too late. Of course, I should keep doing that. Tank destroyer, I'm not going to worry about. He's in the behind there. This one I'm trying to get shot on, and somebody else took him out first before I could do that. So that's annoying. So now we're going to hunt down 1 tank destroyer, a light, and a heavy. That's a medium, is it? That's a medium we're going to hunt down. So I might as well just go towards the flag. We're pretty much either going to find them, hunt them down, or pretty much just cap the flag. I started to go around here just in case something might be around here. I'm low on hit points, so I shouldn't have really gone out in the open, but I did. But then I realised, hold on, but I don't want to go too far in the open. Yep, they're capping the flag, so I might as well go straight towards the flag and find out where these tanks are. Now this, like, I should have gotten at least 1 kill on this one, but I'm either too late or just, yeah, or fire damage and it doesn't do enough damage to it. So this tank is actually quite a nice tank. I do like it. It takes getting used to and trying to find the best position for it too, and trying to keep rocks and that between you and it. So I might as well just cap the objective and wait. Well, but you actually have to look at where this little tank does near the end. I find a nice little spot. I'm low on hit points. That's low on hit points. He's actually a lot less hit points than me. I decided to cap at one spot and just look. Have a look at this little tank there. He's getting fired upon over there, so I'm not going to worry about it. Keep an eye on that area. Alright. And now watch this. Have a look at this little tank. He's going to, as soon as I stop moving, it was so cute. Here he comes. You realise, oh, okay, you're here. Look at where he does. He gets right up next to me. So if I get squashed by something on that side, he's protected. That looks so cute. There's only 1 more tank they have to destroy, and we've got, oh, yeah, they've done that before the time ran out. That looks cute. You realise, oh, he's protected. So that was that battle. I'll show you the result of that game, and then we'll go to the next one. Now, the first one we've got fire for effect. Cause more damage to the enemy vehicles than hit you. Okay, but yeah. So you cause more damage. And this one, which I found interesting, I'll move the microphone so I can read this properly. Survive and win the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy vehicles. Now that's the hand of God. Now if you manage to get that, you're doing pretty well. I can't complain with it, even though I didn't get any kills. It's just the medals were unique, and I had to save those medals up. I was like, so, well, push play again. That was just unique of having those kills. I didn't get kills, but other teammate did. This little one didn't get kills. I fired 10 shots, 9 hit, and of course 6 only penetrated. But that tank there is not a bad tank. Now that was just a random join. Somebody invited me into their platoon, and now if we had a tank artillery with that one, would have been good, really well worked out. So we'll get on to the next one without any further ado. So the last one we're going to have a look at is this one here. I don't think I got anything fancy or anything for this one. I didn't get any kills. I've done some damage to some tanks, but it was worth it. As for the premium tanks, you can't do anything to them except maybe put octane or something like that into the tank and try to find what perks you could use to make it better. But it's also, they're more or less money makers or credit makers. Like when you get the tier 8 tanks, like tier 7 I've got gives me about 10 to 11,000 roughly, unless I'm going to kill for a battalion meeting tank. But my tier 8 tanks though, now Demas is in a tank destroyer in this one, and I'm in a heavy. Now, if you look, we've got a lot of heavies on this one. We've got one. That's right, choosing the artillery. So not my fault. Not tank destroyer, artillery. And I should pause. I can't. I don't know how to read one. We don't have. We've pretty much got mostly heavies in this one. And guess where everybody starts to go? They all went down. You guessed it. You'll figure it out in a minute. But I do like the paint job. See, now the paint job looks good on it. Like the flight like the kangaroo. Now, everybody, including me, I was thinking about going that way, decided to go down the A line. Now I'm thinking, hold on. I stopped. And Demas is trying to get into position. I stopped and thought about it when I got to roughly about here, I'd say. And I almost stopped. Come on. When did I stop? Now I realised what everybody's doing. So I decided to go down south. Alright. Down, because no one's there. Not one tank went there. So easiest thing to do is I've got one tank so far there, which is the tank destroyer, and I've got another Lowe, which is, he's just sitting there thinking he's going up that way. But no one else decided to come down here. Now this tank destroyer, I don't know what he's doing. He's just firing randomly into something. But one of our light tanks should have come here. The light tank went up there, kind of pointless, really useless. Going up there, he should have gone down to the F3 and stuff like that around that area and tried to get scouting around there. Now I said to myself, well, I can try to scout. I can go ahead and go push forward, or I can sit down in a bush somewhere and look at where I can go, what I can do, right? And just basically use it as a scout and try to cover an area. That's all I could do. Now the IS6 is decided to realise, hold on, not only there's only two people here, he's decided to come back down. I'm looking at this area, where can I possibly put this tank, and use the gun depression and watch an area, so if an enemy comes through an area we can do something about it. Decided to have a look up here, see if there's anything up here, any spots up here I could just nick into. There's another pathway down here which is good, and try to use a bush to my advantage or something like that, where I can, or even a half bush to my advantage, and keep an eye. Now see this road ahead here, only way through is down here. Now I can now monitor this area and watch for any tanks that come down there. Not really, there's a tank, I spotted him. He's probably spotted me too, but I'm just going to wait. He's sitting there, he's not going to move. He's probably got me proximity as well, which is annoying, because that means I'm probably spotted, and I'm just going to wait. Yep.
The commander is hurt. He can't focus.
Got to heal the commander when I get a chance to. And yeah, I got hit by, I think that would have been artillery. So now I'm just cautious watching that corner. Now the is it IS or 1S 6 has gone up there to play tag with. Now I could have done the same thing, but it's kind of not really good because this little tank is faster than both of us. So if I could probably even get a shot off in this tank, he's dumb enough to come around the corner. Here he is. He's dumb enough to come around the corner. So I got a shot off him. I dealt a lot of damage to him, and of course he took him out. Now I sat down there and I thought about this. Okay, I can stay here. I'm keeping an eye on anything else up there. I can stay here or I can move down to support the IS. So I decided to go down and start to support the IS. No point me sitting there anymore. If I was a tank destroyer maybe, but there's no other tanks coming down that way. Didn't get the kill, so I'm not worried about getting the kills all the time. I've got damage done to it. And I've had a good gameplay. I'm using the tank though, which is totally different way of using the tank. Like, it's a good spot for that tank because of the gun depression. Now, there's another IS-6 over here. Now, I'm looking at him and thinking about I might get shot, so I stopped for a little bit just to make sure I'm not going to get. They're not paying attention to me, because if I go through that area, they might take me on. But he's behind the hill, so I'm not worried about that. I can't see anybody else there. And no one up the top there is fine, because all the enemies going up the top up there. Now I'm a long way behind the IS here, so I'm just going to, and mind a slow tank. Now if there's more protection up in that ridge there, would have been better. I'd actually hide behind the bush or something like that and just sit back and relax. Now I went left here, I don't know why, but it decided to go left instead of going right up through there. I was thinking, oh, just in case there's another tank now. When I first started firing these tanks, when I get up here, oh, excuse me, oh, I have a stretch, it's getting warm too. It's 25 in my room, oh god, it's 25 past 3, 25 past 2, sorry. Now, I'm trying to help this one up, moving it forward. And this also puts pressure on them now. They realise, hold on, there's people now behind them. Now they're damaging, they've got 5 now to our... Well, we're going to win this because we've got more heavies than they do. And we've still got a tank destroyer out there, which I think he's still camping over there. And we've got a light tank still floating around the map. And he's managed to get, I don't know how he managed to get to there, but he got there behind all of them. I'm moving as fast as I can. Looking at which way I should go to a fire. Yep, try to take a shot at this one. Didn't penetrate their armour. I'm thinking, okay, I'll just fire a shot. That good. I don't know why I backed up so much because we've still got the tank destroyer in the artillery still in place, right? So all I've got to worry about is heavies and artillery. And of course, armour not in penetrators. So I'm thinking, Demas is telling me, I think I've got to change different weapons. Don't know why I keep going too far backwards. I kept on I'm talking, I'm saying, what? I'm not doing anything here. I'm saying, I'm not investigating. I'll try one more time, I think, on this tank. I got a critical thing damage, but that's about it. Didn't penetrate the armour. Then I realised, hold on, I've got to change weapons here. Eventually, they was telling me to change weapons. Didn't do it so far, yeah, I just kept on, didn't think about changing it just yet. I was thinking I can actually hit this tank. That totally failed. Oh, Demas right there. Now, this is when I started to change weapons. Demons goes, try changing, using the other weapon and try to change a different shell into it. And presto! Poke my nose over the top. Looking for a spot. Done some damage. Now a critical hit there. And pretty much somebody else got to kill him before I could actually reload. Which is annoying because the little tank came in there. Did he ram him? I don't know. He got the kill. Now, as you saw, all our team went to the top. Now, if we didn't go, if no one went down the bottom, right, then they would have been, they could have actually snuck around the bottom with several tanks and they would have destroyed us quite easily. I didn't get any medals here. I didn't get any kills whatsoever. Demon's got 3 kills here. I'd love to have gotten 3 kills. When at the top, I might have got a kill, but I probably would have died trying because there's so many heavies up the top up there. And honestly, their artillery would have had a field day of clobbering everybody up the top. Because no one else would have been, and the demons could have been in trouble with that tank. If the other tank got past, then it would have been trouble. Now, I'll do a video of that next, and then I've got the Panther 38, and then I've got this one here, which is an interesting one to look at as well. So, my name is Commander Blackstar Lord at your service signing off. Thank you again for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You'll have a great day now.